Duke loves the idea of discipline, but real life looks different. He buys new running shoes, then leaves them by the door for 3 weeks. He opens his laptop to work on his future, then ends up watching random videos with snack crumbs on his chest. He says he wants a stronger body, more money, more control, but every night ends the same way. Junk food, blue screen light, and one more promise to start tomorrow. And that's when it hits him. Duke does not have a goal problem. He has a system problem. A real samurai does not think about winning or losing. He has a path and he walks it. Duke has no path. He has moods. At 9 a.m., he wants to change his life. At 9 p.m., he's on the couch telling himself he deserves a break from a day he barely used. That's the trap. Duke used to think discipline was something you were born with. Like some people just wake up early, hit the gym, skip the junk food, and stay focused by default. But when Duke looked closer, the truth was uglier. Part 1. Why Duke keeps failing. Every part of Duke's day is built to pull him off track. When he tries to work, his phone is next to his keyboard. When he tries to eat better, the kitchen is full of easy junk. When he wants to exercise, he tells himself it has to be a full, perfect workout, so he does nothing. When he feels stressed, he doesn't recover, he escapes. Burger, scroll, nap, delay, repeat. That's not some deep personal curse. That's a brain choosing the easier reward. A cheeseburger now beats abs 6 months from now. 10 seconds of scrolling beats the discomfort of starting. Lying in a warm bed beats cold morning air and a run around the block. The future is quiet. Comfort is loud. Part 2. The real problem. Duke keeps waiting for motivation. That's why he loses. Because motivation shows up when the coffee is fresh and the morning feels clean. Motivation does not show up at 11:47 p.m. when Duke is tired, annoyed, and staring at a food delivery app like it's a life decision. So Duke stops asking, how do I become a new dog overnight? Instead, he asks a better question. What is the smallest move I can make right now? Not a full body transformation. 10 push-ups. Not a perfect work session. 5 minutes with the phone in another room. Not a total life reset. Just filling a water bottle, putting on shoes, and stepping outside. That feels almost too small, which is exactly why it works. Part 3. How Duke changes. Duke lays out his workout clothes the night before. Now morning has less negotiation. He puts his phone across the room before working. Now the scene is simple. Chair, laptop, one task. He stops trying to crush the day. He starts trying to win the next 5 minutes. 5 minutes of writing. 5 minutes of cleaning his room. 5 minutes of walking instead of ordering another late-night meal. 5 minutes of doing the thing he keeps avoiding. And something changes. The more Duke keeps small promises to himself, the less discipline feels like pain. It stops feeling like a heroic act. It starts feeling like identity. Duke becomes the dog who trains, even when the workout is short. The dog who works before checking his phone. The dog who says no to the third snack because the goal matters more than the craving. The dog who finishes small things. And finally starts trusting himself with big ones. That is the path. Not hype. Not waiting for the perfect Monday. Not hoping some stronger version of Duke will magically appear. Just proof. Proof that Duke can do hard things without applause. Proof that Duke can choose the long-term reward over the cheap hit. Proof that Duke can build a life instead of escaping from one. A true samurai does not ask, did I win today? He asks, did I stay on the path? And for Duke, that path starts small. One choice, one task, one promise kept, then another,